remember me. I'm Erica. I'm a friend of your daddy's mommy's from Pine Valley. I heard you broke your arm. Fell off a swing. I bet that hurts. You know something? Something like this happened to my little girl, Bianca. She didn't break her arm, but she fell off a horse, and she broke this bone right here. But now she's okay. She's fine. Just like you're going to be. I know you will be. You are such a pretty girl, Lily, and so brave. Bianca told me, though, that sometimes when you break a bone, it can be a little bit scary. And when you're in a hospital, that can be kind of lonely sometimes. So I brought you a friend, okay? He's a happy hippopotamus. And so whenever you're feeling scared or lonely, that's right, honey, you can just hug him. Yes.
Erica, what exactly do you think you're doing?
You always loved mums, Will. Maybe you're stealing them out of other people's gardens so you could give them to Mama.
No sadder thing on this earth than the grave of one of your kin. Hello, Dixie. I just came by to pay my respects. Couldn't leave town without coming by to see where he's buried. I'm not a complete monster. Dixie, wait. Everybody's been telling me what a fool I've been.
I don't want to hear it, okay? Just leave me alone.
Dixie, you afraid to face your own daddy?
If you just came by to pack up your things, I'll get out of your way.
No, I'm not here for that. I'm here humbly to say I was wrong. I shouldn't have been so short with you last night. I'm sorry. Oh, Opal. I love you. I want my family back.
What's that smell?
Smell?
You asking about the perfume I'm wearing? It's something new. Libido. Wanna whiff?
What smell?
What smell? My foot. I know all too well what you were up to last night, mister.
It's so cool that you remember the Second World War, Grandma. Now only history.
Ancient history.
Of course, I was just a little tiny girl, but I was fascinated.
Hi. Oh, it's a beautiful fall day out. The sun is shining. The leaves are absolutely gorgeous. I was up with the birds and baked an apple pie with apples from your very own backyard.
It looks lumpy.
It looks great.
It's still warm.
Boy, I'd love a little slice of that. How about everybody else, huh?
Oh, not me.
Well, count me out. Thank you, Trevor, anyway. Well, what makes you so chirpy this morning?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't seem so up when the rest of you are probably down in the dumps.
Who's not up? I love apple pie.
No, I mean about Wilma, her startling decision.
Say what? What startling decision? What's up, Grandma?
All My Children, brought to you by Kellogg's, with good taste, nutrition, and value. The best to you each morning from Kellogg's.
What is it, Grandma?
Oh, well,
Come on. You didn't tell them? Oh, I'm sorry to open my big mouth, but what were you waiting for?
What news, Grandma?
Come on, tell him. She's taking a trip.
A vacation, Grandma?
No. This is a voyage. She's going on an extended trip around the world. It's the mother of all trips.
For how long?
Oh, indefinitely. I mean, who knows when she'll be back? It could be years, decades, maybe even longer.
oh, sweetheart, does my leaving make you sad?
Oh, it makes us all sad. Doesn't it, Trevor?
Huh? Right. Sad.
So tell them what happened. Tell them where you're going.
Well, you just did, dear. Around the world.
She's got this friend. Her name is Gertrude, and she was recently widowed. So Gertrude invited Wilma as her guest. You know, a traveling companion. Isn't that wonderful? First stop, Singapore.
Singapore, Grandma?
Oh, yeah, well, Tim, it's a beautiful city. Oh, but I will miss you. But I'm going to send presents and postcards from every port. Don't you worry. There'll be flowers and pineapple from Hawaii and jade from China.
Oh, forget the presents. You'll be too busy having the time of your life.
Don't worry, honey. I'll never be too busy to keep an eye on things here in Pine Valley.
Can't you at least stay till Christmas?
No, honey, I wish I could. No. My darling Natalie's angel boy. Oh. You'll always be the most important thing in my life, Tim. And little Amanda, of course.
I don't mean to be pushing there, Grandma, but your ship, when does it sail?
Well, Gertrude hasn't let me know the precise date yet, but soon. Very soon, I think.
Any day. Oh, gee, golly. You know what I just thought of? She's gonna miss our wedding.
Oh, no, that's a doggone shame.
Well, can I fly out and visit you in Singapore?
Whoa, take it easy, buddy, not so fast. Grandma knows where we live. She'll be back soon enough, I'm sure.
And Wilma, I do want to thank you for all the wonderful advice you've given me. You've been more than kind.
It was my pleasure, Jane, dear.
Whoa, we gotta get going. Gotta take you to school, Tim, and I gotta hit the salt mines.
You won't be gone when I come back, right?
Oh, no, honey. We'll have plenty of time for goodbyes. Grandma loves you.
Light a fire under it, Tim. We gotta get out of here. Thanks
Grandma.
for the pie.
You're welcome.
Later.
Have a good day at school.
Okay, Janet, where's the ticket?
You'll get the ticket when I get it from the travel agent. Today.
You know, a ticket like that costs more than most people make in years. You got that money in such a short time? How? Did you rob a bank? Did you hold up a jewelry store? Or maybe I should just sneak on over to the Merrick estate and see who you stuffed down the old well.
Maybe you should just relax. Go shopping for cruise wear or something. Don't worry about the money. I took care of every little thing.
Whatever you smell is it's obviously offensive to you. I don't know. I wore these clothes yesterday. I had to sleep in the car.
It isn't that.
Well, when was this jacket sent
It's
to the...
not on the jacket. It's on you. And it's scotch. You spent the night drinking, and don't you try to deny it.
You're absolutely right. I did. I polished off that bottle of scotch in the office.
Oh, I knew it. You bum. What did the doc say to you the last time you were sick? He said stay away from the alcohol. Never overdo it. So what do? The minute we have a fight, you run off and spend the night drink. Hey, just what the heck are you smiling about, mister?
You're yelling at me. That means you still care.
Well, of course I still care. I said for better or worse, didn't I? I tried to tell you that last night, but oh, you wouldn't even let me into the office enough about listen to me, you ornery old hound dog.
I'm sorrier than I can say about that. I humbly beg your pardon.
Well, that's more like it.
I don't say it very often, but I really have to say it now. I was wrong.
That's much more like it. Wrong on all counts, including starting that gunfight at the Pinecone Corral.
Yes, including that.
Hallelujah, I think the light is finally dawning.
My behavior was absolutely despicable. I'm ashamed to say that I was blinded by anger. How could I do that? How could I risk my entire life? Opal, you and Peter are my entire life.
Oh, honey bunch. Now you're starting to sound like the man I married again.
I swear on Bessie's grave, Opal, I will never, ever go after Seabone again.
Thank you.
But make no mistake, I will never forgive that man. And he will never be welcome in this house, and he will never be allowed near any member of my family. You understand that, don't you?
Explain something to me, Dixie. About Will. I understand there were people lined up around the block that wanted to do him in. That he had raped a young woman. Beat her up real bad. He lied and cheated, and he would have spent the rest of his life behind bars if he hadn't been murdered.
What do you want me to explain? How the sins of the father are revisited upon the son?
I never forced myself on a woman in my life. But Will would have killed somebody if he hadn't been clobbered over the head with that crowbar before he got a chance.
Will would be alive today if I'd been a better sister. I turned my back on him when he needed me most, but I guess making horrible mistakes runs in the family, doesn't it, Daddy?
You're still loyal to Will.
He stood by me. Stood by me when Mama was sick. When she died, we took care of each other. When we left Pigeon Hollow and went to find Uncle Palmer, all he wanted to do was protect me. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Because I want to know. I'm trying to understand something here.
He was a good brother and a fine man.
Now, you see, this is what I don't get. You're still singing Will's praises. And here, you got another brother, Dell, who is 10 times better than Will ever was.
That's not true.
All right, maybe Dell is not perfect. But compared to that one, he's a saint. Now, you would have done anything for Will. You would have cut off your right arm to help him. But you won't stick your neck out to help Dell. He could die. I just don't get it.